This is the journey to one Africa.
Hey everybody, this is Mika and welcome back to SNOA. Guys, if you're new to this family, please join the membership. Links in the description to stand and to support what we're doing. Subscribe, like, and share if you would like to spread the word. Guys, we have latest on Uganda and Congo, and I'm going to share with you a little bit later why I think this is very important and positive news. Museveni and Tshisekedi summit is focusing on security and infrastructure, indicate that President Museveni of Uganda and Felix of DRC have engaged in discussions aimed at enhancing security, regional stability and infrastructure development between their nations. As of October 29th, 2024, here are some of the things that came out of that summit. Security collaboration. There's an emphasis on improving military discipline and maintaining peace, suggesting a focus on joint effort to ensure security, which could imply addressing issues like insurgents, particularly in the eastern DRC, where instability has been persistent. Number two, infrastructure development. The leaders discussed significant infrastructure projects, particularly roads that promote economic benefit for both countries. These projects are seen as critical for economic growth, wealth creation, and facilitation trade and investment opportunities. These include, but might not be limited to, roads, railway, water supply, and electricity, which are vital for economic activities. Economic collaboration. There's the promise of a secure environment for investors with protective policies, including tax incentives and land for industrial purposes, signaling an intent to create a favorable business environment that could stimulate economic partnership and investment across their borders. The discussion were held at State House Entebbe, indicating a high level of commitment from both leaders to address these mutual interests. The mention of a status of forces agreement signing during the latest ceremony might suggest a formalization of defense cooperation, which could be part of the broader security agreement aimed at stabilizing the region. Summit reflects a continued effort between Uganda and DRC to foster regional stability through enhanced security measures and significant infrastructure improvement. These initiatives are not only aimed at national benefits, but also at creating a conducive environment for regional economic integration and development, leveraging their memberships in bodies like EAC, East African Community. All right, guys, I'll tell you the reason why I think this is very positive news. You know, some of the countries that have been accused over the years on invading Congo and taking, you know, the richness and the resources out of Congo, Uganda is one of them. All right. You know, these are things that happened long time in the past, but even today you'll find people who always talk about Rwanda and Uganda as two countries that are cooperating together to destabilizing Congo. And all of these three countries are in the East African Community. So we all know that the tension that is still there with Congo and Rwanda, these two leaders, they're not in good time until right now. President Kagame, President Tshisekedi, they're not in a good time. But seeing the president of Congo going to Uganda and having this meeting and having these decisions that have decided in security collaboration and everything, it shows a positive note that there's no negative tension between Congo and Uganda. And this is what we need in our region. This is what we need in our continent. When our leaders come together and make strategy on how to stabilizing our country. I don't see the reason why one country has to invade another country and take the resources of another country, while that another country, they can actually partner and collaborating and enjoy the national cake together as one people. So this, I think, is clearing out a lot of questions and a lot of concern and a lot of accusation that are there between Uganda and Congo, that these guys are in good term. These guys are actually looking forward to collaborating each other and to change and to stop what is happening in the region. Because what is happening to Congo is not just a disadvantage to Congo, but is actually affecting the entire region of EAC, right? Not only Congo, but all the neighboring countries as well. Angola, you have Tanzania, you have Rwanda, you have Burundi, all of these countries, you have Uganda there. All of these countries are actually destabilized because of what is happening in this region. If you have EAC and one country is in trouble, that means the entire region is in trouble. You cannot say Congo is in a war. No, East Africa has been in a war for the past 30 years, and it's a time for East African community to stand and to be like, you know what? We have to stabilize our continent, we have to stabilize our region, and we need to be safe from all of these wars that are happening. And I go, what can we do to collaborate, partnering one another to stop this madness that is happening? Unity is power, and division is weakness. The reason why we don't seem to stop the conflicts and the war that is happening in our region, because you're fighting alone and you're pointing fingers at each other instead of sitting down and find the proper solutions. This will be my basically suggestion to Rwanda and Congo as well. What happened between Uganda and Congo, sitting down, discussing how to stabilize the region, is the same thing that should be done by the President Tshisekedi and the President Kagame as well. Sitting down and talk. Because the tension that is happening online, and we as Africans, we are forced to choose the group of people that we want to stand with. That's one thing that I say no to. I will always choose unity. I will always look at the reason to unify our people and not to divide our people. There's no other group than One Africa. One Africa is the only group that we stand upon, and is the only mission that we want to see come to pass. So, Rwanda and Congo, sit down and have talk, have summits, have resolution until we get a solution. We cannot afford to let our people being divided simply because of what is happening in our countries. Yes, people are dying. That's why this is urgent, and we are supposed to sit down and to figure out the decision. So kudos to Congo and Uganda for this resolution: security collaboration, infrastructure development, economic collaboration. All of these three different important things, I think they're very important, you know, for the change, for the development, and for the growth of these two countries, both Congo and Uganda. And it's just so beautiful to see that these people, they're not actually in bad term as we hear all the time on social media and here and there. They're actually in good term. That is the beautiful thing to see, and I would love to see more of these. You know what I'm saying? This is what I would love to see, and I love to see this happening again and again and again. As I said, not only to Uganda and Congo, but also to Congo and Rwanda as well. So guys, please let me know in the comment section, what do you think are the significance of this meeting, and what should be done so that, you know, Rwanda and Congo could have the same meeting and the same resolution as well. If you talk about other people to be intermediate, we have seen Angola have been actually intervening and trying to, you know, bring about that peace. But I think the bottom line is these two people, they have to sit down and to discuss what is the best for their people, and to stop the madness that is happening in our country, including accusations and all this stuff. So yeah, I am really anticipating to see changes, and you guys let me know in the comment section your thoughts as well. God bless.